Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka ni kanzumarimasu. Kamuro hi kamuro mi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no imuka no tachi hanano. Odono amagi arani misogi harai tamo. Toki ni narimaseru arai no kami tachi moro moro no magakoto tsumike kare o arai tamae kiyome tamae tomau sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni ale no fuchi komano mimi kurita tete kikoshi neseto kashikomi mo maosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie miyoyanushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Nagara tamachi haemase. Nagara tamachi haemase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
Miroku-sama, bless
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teaching. Truth, virtue, and beauty. Only deeds of love can bring forth a world completely filled with truth, virtue, and beauty. Paradise on earth will be a world of beauty, a place where the inner hearts of all its inhabitants are just as beautiful. One whose thoughts, words, and deeds are always pure, always beautiful, can surely be considered one who lives in paradise. God's purpose is to create an ideal world where truth, virtue, and beauty reign. Needless to say, the dark forces foster falsehood, vice, and ugliness. Beauty is necessary to the soul, as it brings joy and a sense of wholeness, not only to yourself, but to all who come in contact with it. It can be called a kind of virtue. The higher a civilization is, the more conscious it should be of the value of and need for beauty. It is essential that everyone cultivate a greater sense of aesthetic values. By so doing, not only individuals but nations as a whole will benefit. Making beauty and its expressions in the various phases of life one of a person's main goals is a contribution of immeasurable value toward the betterment of society, which will certainly serve as means of furthering the realization of paradise on earth. Beautiful environments make for beautiful thoughts, helping to place a person's mind on a higher plane. This, in turn, reduces crime and other negative actions in society. It must be realized that any teaching that aims at high ideals should maintain an awareness of beauty.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service, and also for your continuous prayers towards world peace, victims of wars, and also of natural and man-made disasters. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Ivana Esposo from La Paz, Bolivia. Ivana is 21 years old. She was born in the city of Potosí in Bolivia. July of 2019, due to a sprained left knee, she felt pains that increasingly intensified. Over time, she just walked with the help of crutches. Ivana visited several hospitals and had several tests that did not show any abnormality. Leg cast was the treatment of choice, and she became immobilized for 3 months. However, when the cast was removed, her knee was very swollen and hurt even more than before. It was then that the doctors considered the hypothesis of a tumor, and a biopsy was requested, which was performed in December of 2019. After some exams, it was found that Ivana had a giant cell tumor in her left femur. She was given two treatment options: a surgery to clean the affected region with the risk of the cancer cells returning, and a partial loss of her leg movement, or amputation of the leg and the placement of a prosthesis. On hearing of such diagnosis, she refused to believe in it. Her despair was great, and she rebelled against God, questioning why she had done to deserve such suffering. During this time, her aunt, who has been a Johrei member for over 25 years, called, inviting her to her home in La Paz, as she would show her another possibility of treatment. With hopes, Ivana accepted the invitation and arrived at her home at the end of January of 2020. Her aunt's husband, who is also a member, told her that until then, She had sought physical treatments, but that she could also follow a spiritual path and receive Johrei, even though Ivana was unsure of the outcome and unsure about her future. She decided to try the spiritual treatment. She received 2 hours of Johrei a day and studied Meishu-sama's teachings. This practice made her better understand everything she was experiencing, and in this way she gained more strength and solidified her faith. Ivana began having conviction that she would heal, that she would walk normally again, that she would get out of this problem. After 4 months, she no longer had pain or swelling in her knee. She was able to walk again and put her foot on the ground by using just one crutch. After 2 more months, receiving 2 hours of daily Johrei and studying the teachings every day, she was finally able to walk again, usually without needing support. Ivana returned to her hometown in September of 2020, causing astounding admiration to the many people who knew that she had traveled to have her leg amputated and suddenly saw her with both legs and walking as if there had never been a problem. Ivana explained to them that she recovered thanks to God and to the Johrei practice of our church. After she became a member in December of that same year, she regularly challenged Johrei and followed up more than 30 people who were interested in knowing more about the light that had healed her. In this way, she had already had permission to guide 15 people to receive the sacred focal point Ohikari, and 5 are being prepared for a future Ohikari presentation ceremony. Ivana is very thankful to God and Meishu-sama for allowing her to live this experience. She's also thankful to her aunt and uncle who supported and taught her the path to spirituality. Her commitment is to continue sharing her experience to as many people as possible, showing that through Johrei, Meishu-sama's divine writings, you can overcome any difficulty. Thank you very much for attending this morning's service, for listening to this very beautiful faith experience. Tomorrow is our appreciation service here at our national headquarters at 11 a.m. Please join us in person or through our Miroku TV YouTube channel and also through our Facebook page. Have a very nice weekend.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us and have a blessed day.